I do believe that might have been one of the most underwhelming Night of Champions in recent history. My reasoning being, I come from a generation where at Night of Champions, it's the Night of Champions. Every title is defended. And we didn't even get the tag titles. We didn't get the women's singles titles. We didn't even get the women's world titles. We didn't even get the Raw title. Why are we in a generation where the titles aren't defended at every PLE? Especially PLE like Night of Champions. It's the Night of Champions. I digress. Let's go ahead and start breaking down some of these matches. Well, we start the show off with Cody Rhodes winning the King of the Ring. And I am solely, and I doubt it, I might be the only one who's completely against this because why? Why? And I'm not a Cody Rhodes hater by any means, but the writing is on the wall. It should be Orton versus Cena. This Cena Farewell Tour should be Cena versus all of his rivals. We just got Cena versus Punk. We had Cena versus Rhodes. We need Cena versus Orton. And what best way to skyrocket that feud into happening but by having Orton win the King of the Ring? The match was good. The match was really good. But the outcome, the winner is the problem. The winner is the problem here. Then we had Ria Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez, and Ria wins, which I kind of expected to happen because we kind of know she doesn't really lose too often. And this match was fire. Raquel put on a hell of a show. She definitely opened up a lot of people's eyes to her game and how deep her back can be. They put on a pretty damn good match. I'd give it about 4.2 stars. I give the Cody Rhodes Orton a 4.3, 4.5. My rating scale is kind of high because I think both these matches were really good. The outcome of this one, the winner, is not bad. The outcome of the winner of the other one, I've already said it, I'm not a fan. But Rhea beats Raquel, and I think that's perfectly fine. I think it's fine. And I guess Tongaloa's back now. For anyone who really cares. I mean, I'm not a Tongaloa hater. I was a huge Tongaloa fan with the Gorillas of Destiny's, him and Tongaloa. Probably two of my favorite tag teams out of New Japan Pro Wrestling ever. But he's back from injury. Now we just got to wait on Tama Tonga to get healthy. And we also got the debut of Hikuleo, who I do believe botched that chokeslam onto the table. Didn't look super clean. A little ring rust maybe. I don't know. It just I didn't believe it. It didn't sell. Jacob Fatu is a heftier guy, but Hikuleo is like 7 foot fucking tall. You should be able to just chokeslam anybody. You should be strong. I don't know. And the new United States champion is Solo Sikoa. He had all his dogs out in the yard. And even one new dog and one returning dog. And JC Lateo was there, and he beat Jacob Fatu. When I going into this match, I even talked to a friend about it yesterday. I didn't know what to expect. I knew the match could be good, and I knew there was a chance that Solo could beat Jacob, but I didn't want to believe it to happen. And it did. He used the numbers advantage, which is what he's known to do. And now we have a new United States champion. This match was really good. I'm ready for the rematch. Jacob's going to have to start recruiting some dogs to have in his yard because right now he is outnumbered. And I'm really, really wondering if Tama Tonga is going to be a Solo guy or Jacob Fatu guy. Because you know Jacob and Tama Tonga are like this. They locked in. But new United States champion. 4.4 out of 5 stars. It was a pretty good match. I know this match was before the Fatu versus Solo match, but I got my pictures out of order. Jade Cargill wins the Queen of the Ring, beating Asuka in a very, very quick match. It was really quick. I guess. I don't know. I'm not a huge Jade fan, but I'm also not a Jade hater. I know this means she's going to get her title opportunity. Who's going to be the champion at that time? You know, you still have Naomi lurking in the cut with the Money in the Bank briefcase, but yeah. And to close the show out, we had Punk versus Cena. Cena wins. Rollins brought out the dogs to try to cash in. Didn't get to successfully cash in because there was no ref. Even when he brought a ref, Cena knocked him out. Penta came to save the day against Braun. And then Sammy helped. And then Bronson Reed went for the big splash, and CM Punk dumped him. And then Cena and Punk were about to shake hands. When they did shake hands, they were hugging. And you got that John Cena stale heel face. And he went for the kick. Punk grabbed it. Went for the GTS. Turned around. Briefcase. Curb stomp. Cena pushes Seth out. Rolls up. 1, 2, 3. Cena retains. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay with it. I know there was only a couple different outcomes that could come from this match. Cena wins dirty. Punk comes out, costs CM Punk. I said Punk. Rollins comes out, cashes. Gosh dang it. Rollins comes out and costs Punk the match. There's so many different variables from that one particular part. But the one outlining outcome was Cena probably winning in the long run. I think Punk probably cashes in on Gunther and Goldberg at Saturday Night Main Event, which is probably not going to happen. Because, Saturday Night Main Event is just like, here's some shit, people. Whatever. Leave me alone. But Cena retains. 17. It should be Orton versus Cena. I can't stress that part enough. Overall, the entire PLE, I gave it like a 3.8 stars. Does the math make sense? No. But the fact that not every title was on the line like it should be because it's Night of Champions, it's just very underwhelming. Like, when's the last time we saw the tag titles defended at a PLE? Mania? Why are we getting these at SmackDown and Raw shows every time? Why can't we get them on PLEs? Why wasn't the women's... I know Julia won the United States title last night on SmackDown. Why can that happen today? Where was Becky? I know Dom's hurt. But, But that concludes my Night of Champions recap and rating. Make sure you leave a like, follow, subscribe, wherever you're at. Until next time, peace.